the Honorable Daniel Carrido, member for Igembe Central.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, for this opportunity. I also stand to support this amendment, the Cancer Prevention and Control Amendment Bill by Rahim. And first and foremost, I take this opportunity to congratulate him for coming up with such a bill. Madam Speaker, cancer has become a problem to most of households. Madam Speaker, especially where I come from, Meru, we have had these problems, and it's a big challenge to the whole community, and it's a disease that can impoverish any community in this country. Madam Speaker, when we have this e-health, whereby technology will be used in treating and diagnosing this disease, it will save a lot of money from many families, especially on transportation costs and other spendings. Madam Speaker, when one travels from far corner of Ndambero coming to Nairobi for diagnosis and treatment, one has to spend more than 10,000 on transport and maybe night out and meals. But if one can move just a few, maybe to Mahua or even to Ndambero itself for diagnosis, it will reduce the cost of this treatment and it will be effective. Madam Speaker, we will also request and support the idea of having mobile clinics to assist in areas where the communication is not very clear. And I can remember sometimes back in Meru, we had a governor who had those mobile clinics, mostly in diagnosing the cancer, and it was quite effective. Therefore, if the diagnosis is done effectively and the treatment is done through the modern technology, it will save our people a lot of cost and then deaths will be reduced. And Madam Speaker, many households have gone down and even families are broken up because of this cancer. Because the costs end up, the family end up spending everything they have and they have many problems, even school dropout of kids. Therefore, this one will reduce the cost of running these errands, and this bill is very essential and very important. I believe everyone has an opportunity, though it's not very encouraging, to interact with these people with these problems, especially we leaders. We have been invited in most cases, Arabis, to raise funds for the treatment of these problems. Madam Speaker, we know very many countries in the world who have been very, very successful in this endeavor, and especially a country like Denmark and Japan, they mostly use these e-health technologies. And if we embrace this technology, I believe our country will move forth. And for example, the M-Pesa case. Suppose one is traveling all the way from Kanjo to go to Maoa just to be given his money. He will spend all what he earned on transport. That case, same case will apply to the cancer treatments and diagnosis. Therefore, Madam Speaker, I stand to support and I beg that we support all this bill so that this country can make a step ahead in matters, medication and treatment. Thank you and I support.